My name is Liz Mercado. I'm the director of the Tinker Stars team, and I'm based out of Sarasota, Florida. I've been with Scentsy for about 6.5 years. I'll be celebrating 7 years in October, and I absolutely love this business. Tonight, I'm going to be talking to you guys about recruiting and why growing your team is important in your business. A lot of people are very scared of recruiting, and I include myself in that, but it is very important to recruit and sponsor new team members if you want to make a business out with Scentsy. So, I'm going to tell you a couple of different reasons why, and I'm going to share some examples of what your income could look like when you're recruiting and going through the compensation plan. So the first thing is you get to do your business with friends, because honestly, we are in a business where we are in the people business. We are constantly talking to people about sales, and then if we do have a team, we have our team members and all that good stuff, but it makes it a little bit funner. It makes it a little bit more exciting when you have a team, because you get to share ideas, you get to work together, you get to uplift one another and motivate. Even though motivation should come from inside, you do get motivated when you're working with others. There has been times in my business where I feel like I'm in a slump, and the only reason why I won't give up is because of my team, because of the friendships I have built, because I know that they look to me as their leader, so I don't want to give up on them. So doing it with others builds that friendship with new people. I have become really good friends with some of my team members, to even say that I call them like my best friends. They're people that I talk to not only about Scentsy, but I also talk to them about life. I talk to them about my marriage, my kids, things that happen. Like, they know, what the heck is going on in my life. They know it because we're more than just team members. So doing it with other people makes it easier and funner, but it also brings a lot of new friendships into your life. Second thing is, share the blessing that Scentsy has blessed you with. For some reason or another, we joined Scentsy, right? We either love the product so much that we might as well buy it from ourselves, or we needed extra income or something, and we found that in Scentsy. So why not share that with other people? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that needed a hobby, or the only one that needed extra income. So why not share what Scentsy is doing for us with others? Maybe it's the extra income, the extra money that we're making monthly, or maybe it's the friendships. Maybe it's someone that stays at home and they want to meet other women, they want to meet other people where they can build friendships with. Maybe it's the recognition. Before I left my full-time job to work Scentsy full-time, I was working accounting. And the only recognition I got was my paycheck and one monthly dinner or lunch after month end. I worked at a dealership, and month end meant we worked long hours. Sometimes we were in the office till 7, 8 o'clock at night, closing month, and we got a lunch like on the 5th or the 6th of the month. It was ridiculous. Back then I thought, oh my gosh, it's so nice, like they're taking us out to lunch. But now that I get recognized for my sales, for recruiting, for helping my team members get to Shooting Star and all that, I'm like, I wasn't getting recognized for anything in corporate America. Maybe it's self-confidence. Scentsy has helped me immensely with my self-confidence. It has helped me develop things that I didn't even know I had, and realize things that I was not realizing. I always told everybody, oh, I'm just a shy person. I'm a shy person. No, I'm not. I'm not a shy person, you guys. I love talking to people. I love being on stage. My mom's a singer, so I grew up around that, and I've danced my whole life. My daughter's a dancer, and she sings too. And so, I love that whole world. What I don't like is rejection. So when I would be told, oh, we're challenging you to talk to 3 people today, I'd be like, oh, I can't because I'm shy. No, I have recognized, because I have developed my self-confidence, that it's not the shyness that holds me back, it's the rejection. And that helps us grow. Maybe it's a trip. Maybe someone would love to travel the world, but they can't afford it. That's me. Like, we live paycheck to paycheck. Scentsy pays for the extras, so we don't get to go on these lavish vacations. So I look forward to incentive trips to, like, work my rear end to try and earn these incentive trips, because I want to take my husband and my kids on some of those trips. Maybe it's the free Scentsy, because as consultants, we know that we get free Scentsy all the time, right? So there is enough room for everyone in this company. Like, don't think that because you are recruiting and your team members are doing really, really good that you're not going to be able to earn an incentive, because there's not going to be enough room for everyone. There's enough room for everyone in this company. And then the third tip I want to share is promotions. You can't promote and grow if you do not recruit, okay? Now, some of you guys might understand the compensation plan. Some of you guys might be like, that looks like Chinese to me. So, have you guys ever heard the saying by Mary Christensen that says, your sales are the income for today, your parties are the sales for tomorrow, your sponsoring is the income for forever? That is where you're going to make the most money. And when I show you guys these cards, you might think, well, if I'm a lead or I'm a star, I'm not making that much. But when you keep moving or when you keep recruiting and those keep adding up, you are going to see a big difference in your paycheck. So I'm going to flip my screen so that this is not backwards for you guys, because I know it's going to be backwards for me. So as a certified consultant, let me know if this is backwards for you guys, okay? As a certified consultant, you make 25% of all of your sales, and at most, you make that 30% if you do 2,000 PRV a month. I'm going to use a 2,000 PRV as an example just because I want you guys to see what you guys could be earning. So as a certified consultant, if you did 2,000 PRV every month, you'd make straight $600 commission. That's it. You wouldn't be able to make no bonuses. You wouldn't make any personal bonuses, nothing, because you don't have a team and you're not at a team building title. Now, of course, you could have more than 2,000 PRV a month. You could have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. That's going to increase your paycheck. But, so, at lead consultant, and I want you guys to see this very realistically, I promoted to lead my first month with Scentsy. I joined in October, so I joined in the fall, which is really good months for high sales, recruiting, all that good stuff. And I promoted to lead with a team of just me and my recruit. Now, I stayed at lead for 4 years because I didn't make recruiting like part of my business. I just kind of like, oh yeah, I talked about it, I posted it on Facebook, but I wasn't talking to people about joining my team. So when my team was between 1 and like 3 people, I would hit lead about every 2 to 3 months, because most of my team members were hobbyists. So they were only putting in an order every 2 to 3 months. My PRV would carry us through because I was selling consistently 500 and more for the most part. So as a lead consultant, you need 1,000 team wholesale volume, which is about $1,334 in PRV between you and at least 1 teammate. You need 1 active frontline, and you need to have, you personally, 500 PRV. Now, if you were to do just the basic, this is going to get a little bit hard. I want you guys to look at one set of numbers and not 2 to get confused. And I can post pictures of this once I'm done, so you guys can kind of see. Okay, if you did just a basic lead consultant requirement, so you did, let's say that you did 1,000 PRV, you're going to get $250 for your 25% commission. Can you guys see that? I don't know, I can't see any comments because I'm stuck here. Okay, there you go. Okay. You're going to get also a bonus on your personal wholesale volume. So that's going to give you a $15 bonus. And then let's say that your front line is a certified frontline, and they did 350 PRV. So off their wholesale, 260, 250, you make 525. So your paycheck is 270.25. So you increased your paycheck right there by $20.25. Now I know that that might sound like that's not that much, and I had to help this person, you know, join and certify and all that good stuff. But guess what? Keep adding all that per 2, 3, 5, 10 people, right? That's an extra $20.25 that you didn't really have to get the sales for. Yes, you help that person start their business, but sometimes they get to 1,000 in their first month. Sometimes they get to 1,000 in their first party. So you might not have put a lot of effort, or you might have, but it keeps paying off. So now, again, like I said, I want you guys to get in that mindset of the 2,000 PRV a month, because that's really going to increase your paycheck. So let's say that you did the 2,000 PRV a month. That's going to automatically get you that 5% bonus, so you automatically get $600 in commissions. Your bonus, your personal wholesale volume bonus, is now $30 because you got $1,500 instead of the $750. And then you're still going to make the $525 from your teammates, so your paycheck is $635.25. So it's not only focusing on also recruiting, but also leading from the front. You want to show your team members that a $2,000 month can be achievable. I told myself for the longest time, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. And one month I did it, and it was really hard. It was a lot of work. But I went to a reunion last year and literally talked to a friend of mine who said, from the moment I joined, I haven't had anything less than a $2,500 a month. And I said, you know what? That's my goal now. And from August to now, I have hit it every single month except for 3 or 4 months. So I've literally have made it like my minimum goal. Like that's my requirement now for myself. Okay. So we talked about certified consultant. We talked about lead. Let's talk about star consultant. So I told you guys I stayed at lead for 4 years, you guys. 4 years, because I didn't make recruiting part of my business. I didn't make it, like I was passing out samples and doing events, but I wasn't talking about the opportunity. So I promoted to star in 2016 with a team of 13. Only 5 people were active. Only 5, okay? And I was able to hit star monthly for an entire year before promoting to superstar consultant. And my team varied between 13 and 16, okay? So the numbers for star are going to look something like this. And again, I'm doing it with the minimum requirement and then like a little bit extra. So let's say that you did 1,000 PRV again. That's a $250 commission check. But you are going to get 750 personal wholesale volume, and now you're getting paid, I believe it's 4%. So you're going to make $30 on that. And then on your leads, so let's say you have 2 leads and 1 certified that were active, right? So your lead is 1,000 team wholesale volume. That's a $20 bonus. Your second lead, same $20 bonus, and then your certified is $416. So you make a paycheck of $336, which was increased by $86 from just your team. Just your team increased your check by $86. I know $86 for our family pays our light bill, it pays my cable, it can pay for gas for both of our cars. $86 is a lot of extra money for our family. And of course, if you pushed yourself and you did a $2,000 month, now your paycheck is looking at $716. That can replace a part-time income, you guys. Being a star consultant, and you guys, of course, income disclosure statement, these are results based on different circumstances, people working their business. But a star consultant that is constantly hitting 2,000 PRV can easily replace a part-time income. Now, superstar consultant. is the last example I'm going to give you guys, because I'm still trying to understand director numbers, I'm not going to lie. But I promoted to Superstar Consultant with a team of 21 in October of 2017. It was super hard for me to hit Superstar Consultant numbers consistently because our team went from 21 and it dropped down to 11. Because again, we weren't focusing on recruiting. We were just focusing on recruiting during the incentive season, and I will talk to you guys about that in a minute. So, Superstar Consultant with 1,000 PRV, you're going to get, again, $250 commission. Your 750 PWB, your personal wholesale volume, you're making now 7%, so you're making $52.50 on your personal wholesale volume. And then I put on here examples are, you have a star consultant, so you're going to make $75 off their team wholesale volume. A lead, we have 2 leads, so you make $50 now because your percentage increased. And then a certified and essential, they get paid the same, so $28. So your paycheck is $533.60. It was increased by $283.50 on your team alone. So just your team helped you get an extra almost $300. So you guys can start seeing a pattern. So the more you recruit and the more you promote, the more bonuses you get. And yes, the title that's right below you is the least paying title. It's like the percentage is the least. But because their numbers are higher, for example, a star consultant, their team wholesale volume requirement is 2,500, whereas a lead is 1,000. So yes, a lead might pay you 4%, and a star may pay you 2%, but you're still going to make more. And I think I got those numbers confused, but I might be around. I know it's around that. I should have brought a catalog with me. But because their wholesale volumes are higher, you still make like more money on them. So if you were to do a $2,000 month, and it's going to look like this, $936. So you guys, that's like a $400 difference right there between $2,000 and a $1,000 month. So let me go ahead and flip this again because it's making me feel weird. There you go. Okay. So you guys can see that by putting recruiting as part of your business, it's literally going to help you increase your income. Now, that doesn't mean that people become numbers. Okay, these are still people, they still have feelings, and they still have to join for a reason. Because if you just see them as numbers, if you just see them as something to get you to that next promotion or to get you points for an incentive trip, they're going to end up falling off. They're going to end up, sorry about that. They're going to see, she's probably going to call again. So they're going to fall off because they're not going to feel that you're being genuine. So besides making money or increasing your paycheck, you get points during the incentives for every new team member that certifies or that hits Shooting Star or Sensational Star. So with this incentive trip this incentive challenge that we have right now, it's not a point based, but our fall one is it's around the corner, starts in August, and it's a point based system. So if you've been around for a while, you've kind of heard of them. You've probably seen pictures of people at Marco Island or in Switzerland, and you're probably thinking, man, I really want to go on one of those trips. Well, you can't do it without recruiting, unfortunately. Trust me, for the longest time, I felt like recruiting was not my strength. I felt like recruiting was something that I really struggled with. And so I've never really earned big trips. I've earned Reunion, which is still an amazing thing to earn, but I've never like gone on an incentive trip. And it wasn't until recently that I literally was called from home office to do a presentation, and I was like, why are you guys asking me? Like, I don't feel like that's like anything that I would have signed up for. And they're like, you're right, you didn't sign up for this, but you've signed up 7 people this year and 4 last month alone, so we think that you're like the perfect person for this. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. Like, I had to change my thinking around and say, you know what? people are seeing something that I don't see in myself. I need to start seeing it. So if you feel like recruiting is not your strength, welcome to the club. Start telling yourself you are. Start telling yourself, instead of saying, oh, I can't recruit, say, I can share the opportunity with others. I can look for ways to talk about Scentsy. I can help others bless their lives by sharing Scentsy with them. I can lead, because you can do these things. You're just scared. And I know it can be scary. I fear rejection more than I fear like failing my team, because I feel like I've been with Scentsy long enough where I can help someone build their business, but I fear the rejection. I fear someone telling me no, because I think that they're going to think that I have some kind of crazy job or that I'm just wasting my time. And it's because I've heard it before. I've heard people tell me, oh, go get a job, or, you know, like, when are you going to stop doing this? And I'm like, I'm not. So don't worry about what other people say. Think of yourself as a waitress offering dessert. Ask people, do you want dessert? If they say no, okay, fine. I'll bring you your check, and you move on to the next table. Okay? I know I kind of went through that really quickly. I'll take a picture of the sample cards I made so you guys can have those to reference. Again, these are different than, like, per the income disclosure statement. It can vary. It all depends on PRV sales and the size of your team and all that good stuff. But that is just to give you an idea of what you could possibly earn if you had a team that size and your PRV was at that level. Do you guys have any questions? One thing I will tell you guys is that leading a team, I've learned more about myself than I have with anything else. Because leading a team, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna deal with things like people being out of compliance, sometimes drama, but you really learn from like yourself how to deal with it in a business perspective, and it's completely different than how you would deal with it like with a friend or something. So I've learned a lot about myself as a person and as a leader, and it has really built up my confidence. Do you guys have any questions? Just look through, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or to reach out to me. I'll be glad to answer anything that's concerning this training. And I hope to see you guys. If you guys are going to SFR, I hope to see you there. Come say hello. I will be at Expo Day on Thursday from 10 to 12 at the Discovering Your New Teammates booth. So come say hello, introduce yourself, come take a selfie or something. And if you're not going to SFR, I hope to see you next year or on the incentive trip, because we're going to earn this incentive trip. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.